Hi, and welcome to Adobe's Circle of Influence. I'm your host, Joe Escobedo. And today we're talking about vocal variety. Now, this is extremely important. Last time we talked about how important your energy is, and part of your energy comes from your vocal variety. So as you can see now, I'm either stressing certain words or I'm emphasizing certain points, versus just now I was very monotone, super boring. If you're probably listening to this for any more than 5 minutes, you'd probably be like. So your vocal variety is really, really important. You want to make sure that you are putting emphasis on certain words. Also really important is you want to add pauses. Now, pauses can be extremely powerful. Why, you say? Well, let me give you an example. So let's say I'm telling a story about something that happened in the office, and all of a sudden the lights went out. No one knew what to do. We were terrified. And then we heard a noise. You see, with the pauses, there's a dramatic emphasis to it. You're like, oh, what's going on next? So this is something really, really powerful, is adding pauses to the right point to add dramatic impact. Another thing you might want to do is vary your volume. So let's say there are two different ways I could do this. Example 1. Hey guys, I want to tell you a secret. Versus, hey, can I tell you guys a secret? You see the two different variations. One, I kept my usual tone of voice, not much emphasis in terms of the audience finding out the secret, versus the second example where you're kind of like, okay, he's whispering, it must be important, let me listen. What is he going to talk about? What's the secret he wants to share with us? So vocal variety can be really, really important. Pauses can be really important. And just the way you emphasize certain words. So let's say I want to tell a story on how I was fired 3 times. 3 times for being a terrible salesperson. Versus another example, you know what, I was fired 3 times for being a terrible salesperson. So once again, you can tell nothing changed. The sentence structure is still the same. The only thing that changed is the way I emphasize certain words. Terrible. I was fired. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that through the entire speech, or otherwise it'd be like, woo. But if you use it strategically with words you want to emphasize, it can make a huge difference. Sorry about that, guys. But it really, really does. So this is something you can do at home, is you can record yourself. If you have a phone, there's a voice memo, and you can see the spikes. If you listen back, if you speak at a monotone level like this, the EQ levels or the voice levels will be like this. Versus if I'm telling you about a story with a huge truck, then you'll see the volume going like this, and then huge truck. Sorry, that's more for my kids, but you could see how it works out. So that's something you could do to test to make sure that your vocal variety is up to par. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next episode.